as a young environmentalist, it was important to me to be involved in a cause where I could see something very tangible happening in my own backyard. And it was also just awesome to be able to say, after all those years of saying no to coal plants and saying no in a regulatory sense to a variety of other things, it was just amazing to be able to say yes to something that was so close to home.
Cape Wind is really about helping to transition America to a more sustainable, renewable energy future. Clean Power Now has grown into an organization of over 11,000 people, and they have been instrumental in helping move Cape Wind forward. The project also has the support of the major national and regional environmental organizations. One of the reasons that we have been able to garner this type of public support is because they saw the work that Clean Power Now was doing. They have been able to win the debate because they have always approached it on the basis of facts, on research, and what is best for the Cape and Islands' future.
I'm the recent past president of Clean Power Now and one of the board of directors for the organization. I make my living out on the water, and I work as a ferryboat captain seasonally, and we have seen as a result of our work that public support in all of the scientific polls shows that approval has gone up over the years as people have become more informed. And unless we're willing to utilize the wind and sun and the other sources of energy that are available to us, we're not going to be able to sustain what we have on this planet. And I have a son who I want to be able to inherit a planet that's livable. I look around, there are young people, there are generations after generations that should be entitled to proceed into a world that's as nice as we found it. That really defines for me why I'm a supporter of renewable energy, and in particular why I'm a supporter of Cape Wind.
When my wife and I came to Cape Cod, retired 12 years ago, a number of our acquaintances here, particularly a couple of physicians, were concerned about the health effects from the emissions of the local power plant, which is fueled by high sulfur oil, which are primarily responsible for asthma conditions, which is widespread on the Cape, and other breathing diseases. At Clean Power Now, a pair of our directors, husband and wife, Griswolds, are native to Denmark. So we've taken 2 trips to Denmark in the last few years, and their comment typically is they're glad every day they see them spinning.
One of the most meaningful experiences for me as the executive director of Clean Power Now is when I'm talking to someone who really has concerns about the Cape Wind project, and they are yet willing to have a conversation with us about that, and then I see a light go off in their eyes. Where do we have an indigenous source of energy? We have it off of our coasts. It's wind. It's free. And Clean Power Now feels very strongly that we have a moral responsibility to tap into that indigenous source of energy. We have a responsibility to make our own energy here, and how we can do that is by going offshore and tapping into that indigenous source.